Alright guys, welcome back to the channel and episode number 10 of the Did You Know series, where we take a look at some of the things you might not know in WWE 2K24, including new features, secrets, Easter eggs and hidden content. If you enjoy these videos, please do consider subscribing so you don't miss out on future episodes. Kicking us off today, did you know that 2 new animations have been added when tagging out in tag team matches? This one was something that a lot of people pointed out, as the developers have included 2 brand new animations when tagging out, as alongside the regular tag that sees you walk over to the corner and tag your partner, a new fast tag animation has been added, as you can now perform a quick tag by running towards the corner and pressing the tag button. Alongside the fast tag, the developers have also added a second new animation, with this one occurring when your partner is facing ringside, as rather than have them turn around and make the tag, you can now tag them on the back. Did you know that Shinsuke Nakamura features a special taunt during the Trading Blows minigame? Earlier in the series, we covered how the developers had updated the Trading Blows feature to include a taunt option, as pressing the D-pad will result in a special taunt motion where the player goads their opponent to hit them. Initially, it was thought that this animation was the same for everyone, however Mr. Noai reveals that this isn't actually the case, as should you use the taunt option when playing as Shinsuke Nakamura, Shinsuke features his own taunt which also includes his voiceover. Did you know that certain superstars feature a unique middle rope knee strike? This one sees the inclusion of a unique middle rope knee strike for NXT stars Blade Davenport and Trick Williams, as usually when placing an opponent on the middle rope and performing a running strike, 99% of the roster will perform the following dropkick. When doing this with Blair or Trick though, rather than use the dropkick, both stars feature a unique running knee strike which is similar to the middle rope V-trigger that's used by Kenny Omega. This move can't be selected and create a moveset, as there's no option included for middle rope running moves, making this unique to Blair and Trick. Speaking of Kenny Omega, did you know that the developers have included an updated version of his entrance? This one comes from Trevor Lancaster and Troyland Zerup, who pointed out a new entrance for AEW star Kenny Omega, as despite already seeing his entrance included under the name Alpha Omega, this year sees the developers include a second entrance for Kenny, with this one listed as the Cleaner.
All these superstars come into this match incredibly hungry to prove their dominance. I can't wait to see what unfolds.
Despite never appearing in WWE, Omega is someone whose entrance has been featured in multiple games over the years, as given the history of the series being developed in Japan, where Omega was a huge star, his entrance has appeared regularly as a preset option. Did you know there's special Rivals commentary for Cody Rhodes and Triple H? This one was suggested by Juan Carlos Garcia, who notes the addition of new Rivals commentary for Cody Rhodes and Triple H, as should you play a match between the pair, then the announce team will bring up their history before going on to reference Cody's time in AEW.
Some never thought we'd see this. Call it fate, call it destiny, but for the American Nightmare, all roads led him to this battle against the King of Kings.
Cody was at a crossroads in his life and left WWE. But over that time, he found himself. He smashed the throne and made a triumphant return home to WWE.
We all know breaking that throne was a message. Now, Cody will have to answer for that because the King of Kings is out for revenge.
This is going to be an all-out war. The question is, when it's all said and done, it will be Cody's nightmare or Triple H's.
Like other Rivals commentary, there's also unique audio included during the victory scenes with different commentary depending on who wins.
What an amazing battle. This was surreal. Cody Rhodes turning vision into reality and slaying the King of Kings.
This is a moment Cody Rhodes and the Rhodes family will remember for all of eternity.
What a battle. What an ending. Triple H puts the American Nightmare down. This was a devastating loss for Cody Rhodes.
Cody knew who he was dealing with, but he didn't know exactly what he got himself into.
Did you know you can now set how many players appear in ring during the Royal Rumble? This one was suggested by one omnipotent god, who pointed out a new option for the Royal Rumble match, as should you set up a Royal Rumble and head into the match rules, the developers have added a new option that allows you to customize how many players appear in the ring at the same time. Using this option, players can lower the amount of superstars from the default 8 down to 7, 6, 5 or 4. Given that Rumble matches can get quite chaotic once the ring begins to fill up, this option should make things a lot easier, as setting this to a lower number will give you a lot more space. As a bonus tip, for any new players, you can also change the entrance interval setting, as this will set how long you wait between entrance, as you can set this as low as 30, which will see a superstar enter every 30 seconds, or increase it all the way up to 300, which will see them enter every 5 minutes. Did you know it's possible to break the ring? This one is something for new players that might be unaware of this feature, as despite the removal of the majority of OMG moments in 2K22, players can still perform the ring break using a super heavyweight.
I hope they reinforce the ring!
Superplex! And the ring just imploded!
Stop the match!
Unlike the old way of triggering the ring break, which was done through the use of stored finishers, the ring break can happen at random when playing as 2 super heavyweights and attempting a superplex from the top rope, though in order to trigger it, you will have to have dealt some damage to your opponent, as the ring break only tends to happen when a player's health bar is in the red, though the amount of damage needed will vary from match to match. To attempt the ring break, when playing as 2 super heavyweights, throw your opponent into the corner and move the right stick up to place them on the top rope, then press the grab button to perform a grapple, and if you've dealt enough damage, then it should trigger the ring break, though if it doesn't, you'll need to try it again until it does. Did you know there's a way to celebrate with weapons following a last man standing match? This one comes from Backpack Mac 3013, who shares a really cool trick that allows you to celebrate with weapons at the conclusion of last man standing matches, as it's possible to keep hold of the weapon that you're using during your victory scene.
Here is your winner, No other way to put it, guys. That was kind of a butt kicking.
He really tried, but LA Knight couldn't get it done here.
Performing this trick is super simple, as all you need to do is grab a weapon and press left or right on the D-pad to perform a weapon taunt just before the referee's count reaches 10. Doing this will see you keep hold of the weapon rather than drop it, and you'll continue to hold it during your victory scene.
Here is your winner, LA Knight. A loud victory tonight for LA Knight.
Yeah, say it with me. LA Knight with a huge win.
While this trick doesn't work with all of the weapons, it does work with all of those that include weapon taunts, and depending on the victory scene that you're using, a lot of them do tend to fit really well, so much so that I think it'd be really cool to see 2K explore this as a potential new feature and allow you to customize victory motions and attach a weapon similar to the way WWE Raw did on the original Xbox. So there you go, that was more things you might not know in WWE 2K24. If you have any suggestions for things to cover in future episodes, let me know about it in the comments. But until next time, thank you so much for watching, have yourself an awesome day, and I'll catch you later.